Alrighty. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome those of you that will catch this VOD later, as I'm starting 2 hours earlier than I normally do for what might be a marathon stream. I don't know. We will see. I see some of my regulars in here. Anime Enjoyer, Rhymer, Darth, welcome. Thank you guys for joining earlier than normal. I appreciate it. I'm very excited about tonight. Hoping my fingers can hold up to all of the Milmax sockets in these. It is 6 vault cases, but there are 5 PCBs tonight. So one less PCB than I anticipated. We have 2 round 1s and 3 round 2s. But I think William just sent me like all of his cases, which is cool because I can show them off. There's 6 different colors, which is great. So really looking forward to that. My fingers are all healed up, which is nice. The one I cut is good to go, so no more bandage on that, which is really exciting. I'm also going to show off the Legacy Vaults, the Vault35s, basically, which are an updated JD45 case. And so William and myself both got one, and William just had Kane ship them both to me. So I have a sense that I will be building Williams as well when I build mine, which would be really, really awesome. And then I'm going to show off the Machida from Fruit. And in fact, I may do that first. I think I may do that first. That arrived today. I haven't opened it. I've just been looking at the travel case so far. And so I figured it'd be really fun to just open that up on stream. So looking forward to that. I'm gonna show that off. That'll be a fun build. We'll plan that for, I think, the week after Thanksgiving. I think that's the goal. Obviously, with the holiday coming next week, I don't want to stream next week. I may stream Tuesday, but it depends. We're leaving Wednesday. My family and I, we're going to go and spend some time away for the holiday, which is nice. So I will probably, if I stream Tuesday, it'll probably be something personal because it's either, probably won't be the vault. I don't know yet. I'm decided. We may just do another William build just because there's still so much more stuff to do. D40 could be good too. Or it's D50. I can't remember if you got D50 or D40. It's one of those from Jackie, which is really cool. But either way, super excited about tonight. Again, I recognize we're early, so a lot of people may stroll in a little bit late. That's okay. We are basically mil-maxing 5 Vault PCBs. I'm going to show off all the cases. I have them all over here, ready to go. And I feel good about that. So we've still got more William stuff coming up. We've got the Machida the week after Thanksgiving. I'll lock down a date as soon as possible so I can build that on stream. We'll lock down a date for the Vault 45, Legacy Vault, however you want to call it, which is really exciting. And then I've got some other personal build stuff too that's coming down the pike as well. I'm going to get a new plate cut for my garbage truck, so I'm going to desolder the garbage truck. We're going to put new switches in it. We're going to go with a palm plate, which is really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to get rid of the Kang buys out of there. I think I'm a little over the long pole linears, like the nebulas in here are long pole linears. So I'm kind of over that, especially the garbage truck. I want to get palm, and then I've got some palm switches for them. I can't remember the name of these. I think I showed these off last stream. They are, I want to say like ice mint or something like that. But they're all palm. So palm on palm, which should be nice. It should give a nice kind of muted, deeper sound. That's my hope at least. I've got Gateron cap switches. I've got some JWK Tarot tactiles. I'm getting ready. I've got an order with Divinity for like $180 that's sitting in a cart right now for a bunch of other switches too, for some other upcoming personal builds. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm also, tonight, we're going to do a giveaway. One that I think is pretty cool. But I'll make sure to get this started. We're going to, it should be open. Hopefully CloudBot. Yep, there we go. There we go. Perfect. So that is up. You guys know how to enter. As always, subscribers get more tickets than just regular followers. But again, that's just kind of perks of subscribing to me and being part of here. So appreciate it. I'm glad everybody's here tonight. Thank you. Looking forward to having some fun. So we'll get into it here in a minute. And yeah, it should be a lengthy builds. You know, just putting on all the Mil-Max sockets on the switches. I thought about doing it beforehand, but then I thought that like takes away from the experience. So hopefully we can not move too slowly tonight, which again, why I gave myself like an additional 2 hours. So if we go like 4 hours, we should be good. It's fine. But yeah, let's open up the Machida. Anybody that's late, you'll just have to come catch the VOD. Again, I'm excited. I haven't opened this up yet myself. I'm like super stoked. This is the board that I was talking about for a long time that I couldn't say anything about. Now that it's in IC, I can. And there's going to be some streams of it. I think there's one tonight with Meepergun. I think they're going to do a stream. I know Keeb Noob's going to do a stream. Jinjin Wong's going to do a stream. And then I will. I will do one as well. So I think I'm actually last out of the 4 total that are going to be streamed. I think I'm the last one. And that'll be the week after Thanksgiving. So after the holidays, I'll have my switches ready to go. I haven't decided which ones I want to put in there. No, I will not mil-max it. I think I'm over mil-maxing for even my own boards, but looking forward to that. So fruit also surprised me. I didn't know that we would get a carry case with it, which is really cool. So super happy to get one of these. I've wanted one for a while. And yeah, I guess we'll have a bunch more with the Oceans. Taylor has them in hand, so hopefully he ships them out to me here soon. But your typical Fruity Keeb case. And it arrived in a box, which is what I want to do with the Oceanographer, so that's kind of cool. What's going on, Tears? Good evening. Welcome. How are you tonight? All right. So, like I said, I didn't even open this myself. I just wanted to wait. Thought it'd be cool to do it on stream. So, yeah. Let's see. What do we got in here? Gotta get the fruit stickers, of course, right? Fruit stickers. Looks like a JST cable, and daughter board, and bump-ons. So that's all in here, which is great. I would guess this is the PCB. Oops, I tore it. Darn it. There we go. Yeah, okay. It's just not gonna... Come on. We're riding the struggle bus today, y'all. I didn't realize it opened it from the other side. Oh, it's the plate. I should have known that. Okay, aluminum plate. Silver aluminum, sorry. There we go. So, it is a, in case anybody's wondering, it is a wind keyless layout with either 2x2U or 7U. And I'm going to go 7U. I think you guys should already know that. You know I'm a big bar user, so... cool. Plates in there, I believe. Okay, here's the... I'm an idiot. Here's the PCB. PCB's in here. Again, we'll really kind of take this out and when I build it, we'll go around and do all the fun stuff. So, Tier says he likes the fruit butt sticker. Yeah. Oh, is there another package in here? Oh, what is this? Oh, for the what is this for? I think it's for the gasket. Yeah, it looks like for the gasket. Okay, cool. So I think it's the, like that rubber band gasket thing, which is cool. Awesome. All right, let's put that back in there. You guys don't need what? The board. This is going to be a good one. I'm excited about this one, and I already know. Like I've seen the pictures. Obviously, I know I got black, and it's black on black. It's cool. Like I did. Like I think the other colors had the brass weight. I think this one's aluminum weight, and it got E-coated. So it's a anodized case with an E-coat on the weight, I think. Oh, cool. Machida, black, number 2 of 2, 11.8. I don't know why I didn't think about like an ID card for boards. That's pretty cool. Okay. Future reference for me, maybe. That's very cool. Especially because what I have planned for after the new year. This may come in handy. So, O-ring mount, gaskets, one of those. I know he said there's gaskets that go underneath, but I think it might be O-ring mount inside. I can't quite remember. I'll have all that before I build it, Tears, but you're right. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why there's the giant O-ring there. But the ID card, I'm going to save that idea. That's a great idea. All right, let's pull this out. Maybe it is brass. This is heavy. Maybe it is brass. I love his wrapping paper too. I'm jelly. Fruit's got it down, I think, at this point. Come on. And to think, there's still 2 other boards I have to show off before we even get started building the vault, which is fun. Should have had my whatchamacallit? My box cutter. Should have had that. Ooh. Yo. Yo. Guys, look at that. That's fire. Is that laser engraved? I think it is. That is sick. Sorry, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Sorry. There we go. Come on, focus camera. Come on. Oh, my camera's not focusing. But that is just fire. Okay, cool. And then there's the weight underneath as well. This has got some heft. So maybe this is brass and it's E-coated brass. Look at that design though. That's like... There we go. That's gorgeous. You know what this is begging for, don't you? Can you guys already tell? I think this is begging for some infill. For sure. This, I mean, like, obviously I can't. This is laser engraved, I believe. But this is begging for some white infill. Absolutely. I may end up doing that. Let's go. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, win keyless. Prototype not labeled for retail. That's smart. I like that. I like that a lot. Fruit, man, Fruit just has all the design stuff down. I like the little Machida name and the weight. This is so good. Yeah, I'm gonna infill this for sure. I may even just do the Machida part in here, just because I'm pretty solid at infilling now. Now, what's cool about this board is the sides, like for sure. And I'll get to showing those off in a second. But if you can't tell, the front edge is rounded. Looks like a small little, tiny little mark, little dent. Actually, a little scratch or dent on mine, but that's okay. It's a prototype. Look at this side. That is insane. Whoa, that's a crazy-ass optical illusion in the camera, too. And so it's actually... There you go. So it's actually goes from the back to the front or whatever. This is the front, sorry. Front to back upwards. And it's got... It's rounded. That's, like, insane. That's so good. And then, like I said, the front of the case is rounded as well. Yeah, there's a tiny, let's see if I can get this to focus. There's a tiny little mark. You guys can see it right there. But it's not the end of the world. It's a prototype. It's okay. And then I think that comes with the territory. There's a little ding or something, but I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. No one's going to notice that, especially like when you're typing. You're never going to notice that, so. But this is fire. This is so good. And it's, like, this is heavy. This is, I mean, all right, let's see. Let's pull out the old trusty scale. Damn. 1 pound, 15.9 ounces. It's basically 2 pounds. And that's unbuilt. That thing's a beast for what it is. Which is a nice middleweight comparison. Like, the Pearl is like 2 pounds. So this is like Pearl territory in terms of weight. But, man. Yeah, Fruit's got such good stuff. And again, win keyless. I'm excited about that. Even though I lose arrows on a... Well, actually, it's a 13U. Never mind. It's a 13U, so it doesn't matter. But... I don't remember how this was wrapped. I'm just gonna wrap it back up as best I can. I'm super excited. Like I said, it's gonna be hard. but I'm going to be patient, and we will build this after Thanksgiving. So I gotta get my switches ready. I gotta do some other stuff. So this will be built after Thanksgiving. No biggie. Again, I'm gonna steal this ID card idea. That's a great idea. And yeah, like, I'm super stoked to build this thing. That bottom, the back, the bottom, the sides. If it sounds as good as I think it's gonna sound, Fruit knocked it out of the park. Absolutely knocked it out of the park. So that's awesome. Dan says he's gonna build it. Okay. With his teeth. All right, and then the other two boards that are more related to the stream, not that Machita's not cool, like, but related to Kane and the Vault35s and the Curio is the Legacy Vaults here. So these arrived today, literally 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, right before the stream started. They finally arrived. Our USPS guy, our mailman, when we moved into this house 2 years ago, he apparently has been serving the neighborhood for like 20 years, and we got spoiled because when he's on the route, or was on the route, we'd have mail like deliver at 10:45 in the morning. Like, we had like the business schedule, which was great. So like if I was waiting on something, it would arrive before like noon most of the days, which was awesome. He got shoulder surgery and retired 2 weeks ago, and instead of replacing him, the post office just added our neighborhood onto another route, like onto someone else's route. So now we don't get mail until like 7, 8, sometimes 9 o'clock at night, because and our neighborhood's huge. Our neighborhood's like 500 houses or something like that. So they just never replaced them, and that kind of sucks. So now I get mail late. It's a first world problem. I still get it on the days, but it just, I know I don't get them anymore. So I do feel bad for the post guy. That's right. I feel bad for the one who's taken over, because it's just added onto his stuff, and it looks like a pain in the ass. So I feel bad for him. Tier says, speaking of Thanksgiving, do you plan on streaming next week, and then what day if so? I'll probably do one of William's builds on Tuesday. I'll probably just knock a build out on Tuesday evening before we head into the holiday. I think that'd be a nice, like, build something and then just go on holiday. And then the week after Thanksgiving, I'll do the Machita, because I'll be ready for that. And then we'll figure out when to do Legacy Vaults, probably the week following. And then we'll go back into more Williams builds. I am sending a bunch of stuff, so I'm sending the JD45, the TMO, and the 6 Vaults back to William this weekend, so he can start using and enjoying some of his stuff. I feel bad that he hasn't done that yet. And so he sent me all the switches. I don't know if I was supposed to lube them. I'll reach out to him and figure that out. But yeah, like it's going to be continuous for the time being, because Machita, the Vaults, Williams stuff. I think there's some other boards coming down the pike too, so super excited. Plus my rebuilds. I'm going to rebuild the garbage truck, like I said. I'm going to rebuild the MB44 too. I want to put a palm plate on the MB44. So yeah. Dan says he is feeding the kids BRB. All good. Alright, so what you guys wanted to see are these. Sorry, let me get this. Let's get them out. These have good weight, considering I just had the JD45 build on stream the other week. So we got PCBs. I believe, I'll open one of them. I believe these are Phoenix PCBs, I think. I could be wrong. I mean, Phoenix PCB is like perfect for this, right? That's that 13U layout, so I mean... Oh no, okay. They are a Vault PCB. So it's a Vault35 PCB, FR4 plate. Mine's in white, or maybe they're both in white, I'm not sure. But that's cool. I'm gonna assume same design philosophy as the Vault35, so you got 2 choice of bump on feet, which is cool. All right, I like this. This is neat. And again, oh wait, is it wrapped? I don't remember which way it was wrapped. I don't remember anymore. There we go, like that. Sure, that works, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. PCBs can go over here, so we'll see them in a minute. think I can see through the bubble wrap. I think this is Williams. Let's see. Just gonna open one side. Yeah, this is Williams. All right. Do you guys know what color he got? Does anybody know by chance? I'm just curious if anybody actually knows what color he got, because I do. But I'm curious if you guys know and want to take a stab before I pull it out. Because they were all listed in Kane's channel beforehand, so... Not lemon zest, but the right track, Darth. Right track. I believe this is Hunter Orange. So yeah, this is not sand. This, and like, the camera doesn't even pick this up right. You guys know the orange on like the big barrel traffic cones, like on the highway, like the big barrel ones? It's actually that color. Like, it shows lighter, at least on my screen, it shows lighter than what it is in this is literally like traffic cone orange. This is it's intense. So it's definitely intense. I want to take a quick pause. Tears for Beers subscribed to tier 1. You have been subscribed for 2 months, so thank you so much, Tears. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I think it's sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really got to start saying them, you know, thank you them, just to be careful. I don't want to upset anybody. That's not my goal ever. So, but yeah, awesome. This thing's kind of crazy looking. I'm interested to see what keycaps he's going to end up putting on it when it gets sent back to him. I feel like this would actually look good. This gets close to that red for light cycle, not for the user, the other one, control of the system. That's what this looks like to me, at least a little bit. I think that would look really good with the black DSA. But what's cool about this, or just thank you and those Sir Ma'am wore them should do. Okay, well, thank you, Tears. I appreciate it. I think what's cool about this versus the original JD45 case is different mounting points. It's not tray mounting. It's the side mount, or however you want to call it. And it's angled. The original cases were not angled, so this has a very small angle to it, which is nice. So this looks cool. Again, I will be building both this and mine at some point in the very, very near future, because I want to use mine as well. So, and I got in on this on like a spur of the moment thing. Like, I remember Kane posted about it, and I was like, wait, what is this thing? And then he posted, and I was like, oh, I just need to get in on this because why not? And then he's like, yeah, you can pick a Cerakote color. Like, I was like, okay, that's cool. Let's do that. So, cool. And then mine is a little more basic, but not quite. It's actually really hard to see in person. A little rough in there. That's right. It's on the inside of the case. No one's ever gonna see in that side. But this is FX Cosmic over Graphite Black, right? Or FX Cosmic over Graphite. So it's hard to see, but it's got a nice shine to it. There's a there's like a almost like a sparkle, which is nice. So I didn't want like just basic ass black. I wanted a little more depth to it. And what's funny is I actually got my Pegasus done in this color as well. So yeah, super excited. Yes, chemistry, this is mine. We just showed off Williams with his Hunter Orange or whatever that was, Traffic Cone Orange, but this one is mine. Sorry, I can't get this camera to like, camera's like not focusing up tonight. Hello, there we go. But yeah, fingerprints. It's cold in my basement, so. Reimer says, I'm excited for Pegasus. Yes, you should be. And I'm excited for that too. Like I said, I maybe kind of regret not going white, but it's too late now, so I'm cool with my choice, and looking forward to that board. I remember when I built that on stream, and that board was awesome. Okay, this ain't gonna work, is it? Of course not. Why would it work, Toby? Just undo the sticker, dummy. There we go. That was a fun board to build for sure. So just put paperwork on the Pegasus, and it'll be fine with any color. Yeah, that seems to be, like I said, with paperwork is such a cheat code. It really is. It looks good on everything, so yeah. All right. Reimer says he got stealth gray Cerakote. That's a good idea. That's actually a great idea. So, all right. So, about 30 minutes into the stream, went through showing off the new stuff, which is exciting. Again, looking forward. Especially, man, that Machida's got me hyped. That board has me hyped. That's going to be awesome. So, let's talk about the vaults, because we're going to see them here, and then I'm going to build the PCBs, and then we'll put them back in. I'm probably not going to put keycaps on everything just because it's a lot. And I may have to step around and grab some different Milmax sockets at one point, because tonight I'm using the ones that start with the 7. They're the same ones that I used in mine. 7305, whatever they are. Not 3305, not 0305. I can't remember. But we're going to use those tonight. And then William wants all the bottom row options. So I think I'll do the 3305s. 0735. That's right. Thank you, Chemistry. Or 0705. One of those, right? One of those. Anyway, the bottom row will do 3305 because they sit low enough and the stabilizers should be able to fit over those, no problem. So most of the boards will do all the top rows with this, and then I'll probably grab the other ones, and then those are probably going to be a tight fit, like I noticed the last 2 builds, but should have enough here to at least knock out the top rows in all 5 PCBs. But let's see all the colors William got. So he got the non-frosted semi-glass green. This is like, it's not clear, it's like kind of glass green. It looks like mine, which is back on the shelf back there. Which again, like, I've been using this board nonstop for work. Like, I use the Vault for work now, like, almost exclusively. And it's so intuitive with combos, like, K and L is now my inner. And, like, I feel like I need to put it on even, like, the Curio. I'm excited because now Oracle becomes so usable for me. So I'm going to go in on Oracle. I'm really stoked for that. And, like, all those 11U layouts all of a sudden become, like, oh, I can use these. It's great. So I'm super, super excited. But yeah, so he's got this one. Anime says, why did the person buy so many of these, and why do they all need to be mil-maxed? Yeah, so I think William just likes having a lot of, like, things like that. And he's duplicate, and that's cool to me. Like, I was talking about it with my wife. Like, I had, up until I sold the Orange Pearl, that was the only duplicate board I had. Granted, I've got 2 oceanographers, but one's polycarb, one's aluminum. But I think some people like a lot of the same things, and they like the ability to kind of choose and mix and match, and, like, that's cool too, especially with the Vault being as, like, affordable as it is. It makes sense, right? So he got this color, and I hope that kind of explains. That's my guess, right? But I would need William to tell me. He also got what appears to be like a more frosted green. It almost doesn't look like glass green. It's like more like in person it's more like an algae green. Again, my camera is showing like a step higher in contrast and brightness versus like what I'm seeing in person. Like, I feel, yeah, it's hard to show. This looks like a moss or algae green. It's kind of weird. So interesting color choice for that one. We've got are you mil-maxing each PCB with the same layout? Yes, that's what he wants. So, and when I say same layout, I mean all the options, all of them. So he wants the ability to do what he, per whatever on there. We have yellow. This yellow is kind of cool. I didn't think I would like it. Oh, that's a good angle. Remind me to hold this angle because it kind of shows the depth of color. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That shows better off the green, but we got yellow here. So yellow is kind of cool. This has FR4 plate. This is the acrylic plate. This is, I think, polycarb because it's clear. It's not. At least I can't tell. Maybe it is yellow. I can't tell. Anyway, so we got yellow. We have red. which again, this is not pink like on camera. This is definitely red. Yeah, Mountain Dew yellow. That's a good one, chemistry, or pea yellow. It looks like pea. We got this red one, which is really nice. And again, camera's not pink. It looks more orange on camera than it is in person, where it's more like a true kind of red, light red color. It's nice. This is actually really nice in person. I like this one. Dehydrated yellow. This one is interesting. This is grape. I would call this grape. Like, it's definitely dark, and it reminds me of like a grape fruit snack, like a Welch's fruit snack. That's what it reminds me of, like when I look at this color. So yeah, he's definitely got this like purple grape one here. And then last but not least is my favorite color, this purple, the lavender. This one is like by far one of my favorites. So he's lucky I don't steal this from him, like honestly. I feel like I want to. So yeah. These are the 6 cases. Like I said, I think there's only 5 PCBs. So I want to at least show these off. And then we can mil max them and use some switches. And oh, that plate's bent. Interesting. Huh. Weird. The plate is bent. And then put them in, and I probably won't cap them, but we'll make sure they all work for sure. Because there's, like I said, 2 round 1s and 3 round 2 PCBs. So, and we gotta put feet on them. There's some that don't have feet, so we gotta do that first. Make sure we keep them protected. So I got 2 PCBs, 3 here. We'll go ahead and mil max all these tonight. I had to desolder one of them. There's some switches remaining that didn't get cleanly desoldered apparently, or he started to solder and then chose not to. So I had to do that. But yeah. Oh, why is this tape got to be so hardcore? Oh, my flush cutter's on me. I got scissors though. There we go. There we go. I don't know that I mentally prepared myself to sit down here for like 4 hours. I don't think that really kind of hit me. Yeah, chemistry, I appreciate it. It's only a couple of spots, and my desolder gun got, what's the best way to describe it? My desolder gun got refreshed. Like that's, oh, damn it. It got refreshed, and the holes were pretty clean, so I'm not too concerned. Especially with the, what do we say they were? The 0705s, because they fit a little bit better than some of the others. So, yeah. But I appreciate that. I apparently missed some chat. Histrionic says red looks really good. Yes, it does. I like that a lot. Obviously, I love the lavender. The grape is an interesting choice as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So should only need 4 bump-ons. Got some additional screws here. Let's keep these off to the side. Let's do that. Let's put the bump-ons on so I can at least put the cases up until we're ready to start using them. Oh, let's turn on the soldering iron. That's probably a good idea. All right, come on. 1. Grape is my favorite. Such a fun color. Yeah, for sure. And I think actually grape allows for some pretty easygoing use of key sets as well. Nap says, then he's going to chop off Hedgie's hands after he builds them. What did I miss? Oh, I missed Nap. I missed Nap's first comment. This mofo William collected vaults like they're infinity stones. That's funny, actually. Okay, I missed that. Sorry. Then he's going to chop off Hedgie's hands after he builds them. That's pretty funny. Okay. Nap Wizard, he is the Thanos of Vault 35s. He decides the aftermarket price. Okay, that comment now makes way more sense. Okay. That's funny. I like that, Nap. Good shit. I do have a raffle up if you haven't entered yet. I am giving away a Baby Grand. And if you don't know what that is, I'll go pull it off the shelf momentarily. No, it will not come with the 3D printed case because it didn't work and that there's no real case for it. So I'll explain that. I'll show you guys in a minute. But we'll Let me show that off. Let me grab that now so you know what you're entering for. Okay. All right, I want to be clear. It does not come with this case, all right? Because this is not, it's not secure. It'll F up your typing. But what it does come with is something I need to clean up, which is these holes. I will clean this up. But it is a baby grand. It's from Glow. It will come, as you see here, which is actually a desk mounted. It mounts on the bottom of the PCB. There's bump-ons here. And basically, it's an alpha layout plus an additional row. So there is a mix of chalk blacks and 2 Robin clicky switches over here. So kind of funky, kind of weird. If you really, really want the case for whatever reason that doesn't actually fit and you want to tinker with it, or maybe you reverse engineer some bullshit, you can. But you're entering to give this, you know, to get this and play around with it and whatever. I tried designing a case. It didn't. I needed something cheap and easy. It didn't work, at least because there's no way to like mount without like drilling through the PCB. At least not that I find. Maybe someone else can find something, but that's what we're giving away tonight. So just, yeah, full disclosure. All right, let's do the grape one. This yellow one, this Mountain Dew or whatever you want, it bothers me a little bit. The color, I don't know why. I think because all I can see is like pee. That's all I can see now is just pee. Some guy after he's finished his like 2-hour workout and he didn't drink enough water. That's what this looks like. I mean, look at it. Unless you guys are saying, like, this is the Mountain Dew color. I don't know which one is which, but I'm going to call this one, like, Spearmint. Like, that's what it reminds me of. But again, these are, like, organize the faults in order of hydrated to dehydrated pea colors. God. You should go to a doctor. If yours looks like this, you should go to a doctor immediately. But yeah, I'm excited to see these. These are my favorite board. Like, honestly, the Vault has been my favorite board since I started using it. And, like, it took a day or two to get comfortable, and now that I've really, like, honed in my layout. Like, it sounds dumb. I can use the CAS, but the CAS does not feel as good as the Vault. Having that extra column and the extra key on the top row and the bottom row is, like, such a difference maker. It really is. And I really like this board. And like I said, I've been comfortably using it at work. My favorite was the guy on Reddit who said, like, why would you choose a suboptimal keyboard or whatever the hell he said. I was like, man, Reddit never ceases to amaze me with the dumbass comments. They really don't. And apparently Reddit's still stuck on the group by bad thought process, and I just, like, I barely am on Reddit anymore for keyboards. Like, I literally just go on Reddit for Call of Duty stuff, sports, and that's about it. So Discord's my home. That's where I'm at now. Chemistry says Reddit is fun. Also, shitposting on Facebook keyboard chats. I actually got banned from a keyboard group. I'm not allowed in one of the. Not that I use Facebook anymore, really, but I got banned from one because I was seen as elitist or something like that. Because these dumb kids were brigading and anti GMK, anti group buy, and like whatever. Fuck off. They didn't understand like why things were the way they were, so whatever. All right, so all 6 of the cases have feet, which is good. Let's I don't know what to do with this pack over here. All right, let's get started. All right, so we've got these two, and like I said, I think on the bottom row, because there's so many and because of the stabilizers, we're gonna do the smaller and tighter, whichever ones they are, the 03, yeah, whatever those are. So let me grab the extra sockets real fast. Let's do that. still have a lot of sockets, a ton. Got told you've never coded in your life using that board, and I responded, nah, I use smaller keyboards for when I code. Other people reacted, and he never responded. All right, so we want to use the... Yeah, these are real thin. Let's use these. All right, we're going to use the 3305. The other ones are 7305. So these are 7305, and these are... I think these are 0305. But we're going to use these for the bottom row. We'll use everything else for the top 3 rows. We'll go that route. That's what we'll do. MKUSA is the one you got banned from. Yeah, that one. Mechanical Keyboards USA. Fuck that group. Politely, but fuck that group. All right, so let's grab some tangies. I just needed 5 pins, obviously, to hold everything in. We'll grab some tangies. He's got both the dark and the light stem ones. I remember when these lubed. They look like they might be. They feel like it. Not. I can actually see like. They look like they might. I don't know. One or two of these looked lubed. Yeah, like this one. Unless it's dirt, it looks lubed. Whatever. I remember when tangies were the hot shit with the umpwe stem. Umpwe. Chemistry, why do you remember that's the one I got banned from? That's what I want to know. How do you remember that? Okay, got quite a few sockets in there. It should be plenty to get us through most. Well, I say that. It probably won't get us through most of the builds, but that's okay. Alright. But yes, I have, well, this is going to be a good start. I have been banned from Facebook groups for expressing opinions that did not jive with the rest of the community, but you guys should not expect anything less from me, so yeah. It wasn't me that remembered that. Okay. Oh, it's Darth. I'm sorry. I saw, see, okay. In my Streamlabs, you and Darth are the same color purple. So I saw that, and like my brain said like, oh, Chemistry, not Darth, for whatever reason. You're right, Chemistry. My bad. You are correct. Darth says, only because that was how I saw your first stream was through MKUSA. You built the Oceanographer on stream. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks, man. I did post that in there. I forgot about that, so thank you. But yes, that's how you found me, I think. Right? And then into 40s from there. Darth and I are actually a hive mind, hence the same color. We're 2 parts of a whole. Tier says, I bet you believe ketchup is better than hot sauce on eggs, and I don't blame them for banning you. So believe it or not, I actually prefer hot sauce when I do eat eggs. I don't eat eggs often. They're not my favorite protein. Like, not by themselves. Like, if they're with part of, like, I don't know, if they're on a pizza, if they're in ramen as like, you know, soft-boiled, etc. I do like that. But hot sauce on eggs is like my jam. That's really good. I almost need it to like stomach and get the eggs down my throat. Like, plain eggs by themselves are not my favorite. Put eggs on a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, like, yes. And I will eat it, like, I will eat it sunny side up on a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I will do that. If I have toast to like sop up the egg yolk with, I will do that. But like, if you just even like hard boiled, oh shit, I guess I do like eggs. I still like them plain. Like hard boiled eggs, like deviled eggs, I'll eat that. Yeah, okay, maybe I am kind of normal, but it just there's maybe certain situations where I just don't want like eggs by themselves with no seasoning or anything like that. How about that? And no ketchup. Ketchup on eggs is weird. Sorry. I find that strange. Oh, come on. This one's fighting me. Oh boy, this one is fighting me. There we go. There we go. Will made it. All right. On the road, still joining. Okay, don't crash, please. Don't worry, there's no rush. There's no rush. I appreciate it. Just don't crash. We have plenty of time. We're all going to be here a while. I expect half of you to just put me in your background, like just noise. But yeah. You just missed it, Will. I showed off your vault, your legacy vault, and I showed off all your Vault 35s. You'll have to go back and watch the VOD later, for sure. Come on. Why is this, why is it always the one leg on switches that's the issue? Like, is it just that much wider than the rest? There we go. No crashing. I missed the Machida unboxing. You did, and I gotta say, Fruit, I was like super, how do I say this? Highly, I like it. I like it a lot. Holy shit. It slaps. I literally didn't open it until I pulled it up on stream, so that's cool. And it looks good. I'm gonna PM you something real fast later tonight with some pictures. I just want to show it to you. And no big deal. Like, it doesn't affect anything for me, but I just want to show you. And you can always go back and watch the VOD later and see it too. So, but I really appreciate the travel case. Thank you very much. And yeah, that board's gonna be fire when I build it the week after Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to that. Got to figure out which switches I'm putting in. I may do tactile in it with the aluminum plate. We'll see. But super excited. William says, which Vault 35 case do I like the best? Honestly, the lavender. The lavender is my favorite, for sure. I think followed by the red. And then the frosted green. And then the grape. And then yellow's last. I know you've got like that clear slash kind of glass green one, but yeah. Chemistry says dehydrated man. Oh, lavender slaps. Yeah, lavender is like the best in my opinion. I think Darth has lavender one too. I think. It's just a good color. It goes well with a lot of key sets. So. Anime Enjoyer says you should put the Boba U4T Thox in the Machida. Yeah, might be a good idea. I hope I'm saying that right too. Right? It's Machida, not Machida. Or you said it's off of an anime, right? Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, Darth and I both share a lavender keyboard. We overnight ship it between Australia and America so that we both have it for our working days. Tyr says weebs. It's Korean. Okay, Fruit. Thank you. Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that. Damn it, I think we just lost a socket. I was trying to... I'm sure I'll find it. I'm sure it's somewhere... I saw it go that way. Bound to happen, though. There's a ton of these, and it's bound to happen. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I didn't lose it. Like I said, it's going to be a long stream, just because I'm going to spend a lot of time doing this. This activity is going to be lengthy. I'll try and get these 2 PCBs done so I can go ahead and just solder quickly, and then... solder quickly, and then move on to the next 3, and we'll do it that way. Like I said, that's... it's a long process, but like I said, I'd rather just do this on stream and hang out with you guys and then go from there. So, and like I said, it'd be cool because we're going to do the 3305 or the 3305s down here on the bottom row so that we can minimize any potential stabilizer interference, because there's definitely going to be, there would be with the 7305s, there would be definitely an issue with those. So, which is these. Because these came from Keeb.io, and they were like individually packaged. I think there was like 60 per pack or something like that, like some weird number. Hedgie only just uncovered us. Oh, okay. So when are you guys planning your world domination? Come on. And if anybody's got a better tip on how to get these onto the one leg of a switch where it's really... sketch, I'm all ears, by the way. Come on. Because otherwise it's going to take forever. I am glad, though, with the 7305s, they're long enough that I get extra space to solder, and it makes it a little bit easier when you're trying, like the 3305s, those are tight. They're really hard to get the iron in place and not overdo it. So, come on. Now, unfortunately, that old soldering iron tip that I got rid of, it was perfect because it had been like worn in, and so you could like, when you put the tip up, it wrapped around the pin. I put the sockets into the holes first with a pair of tweezers and then tape it. No switches used. It's still slow though. That's not a bad idea. You could basically like lift it up, put them in, use painter's tape, flip it, and solder. That might work. We might try that on this one. Just see if it's faster. Because yeah, this is painstakingly slow. And I don't want to bend the switch, so the pin at least. Why didn't you guys tell me this beforehand? I've got tape down here, I should. Unless my wife like took it away. She might have taken, my wife may have taken that away. I'm just saying. Maybe we should try that. Alright. You say you do it with tweezers, not your hands? Not barehanding it? Like, I see why you do it with tweezers. Okay. And then just tape it down. That could work. Yeah, that's why I need tweezers. Yeah, but see, is this going to take as long? Maybe that's a concern. Also, maybe I should just use tweezers to put the sockets onto the pins at the switch. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going my way for now. I may try on something else. But let's just do it this way for the moment. Because I gotta make sure I have tape anyway. I can put them all in the holes, but then that does me no good if I don't have tape. Of course, I could put them into the hole maybe, and then drop a switch into it. Maybe that'll work. Let's give that a try. Go figure, I'm better with my left hand than my right. Well, that kind of worked. Okay. Maybe that's the answer. Let's give that a try. Of course, it won't work for the smaller ones. Using tweezers with sockets is a mini game of operation. Yeah. Like that. Like the sound the game used to. Oh, and obviously I want to go from bottom to top if I do that. If the switches are already in place. Oh, that'll be an issue. Okay. Yeah, that might become an issue. Alright, so no worries. Go. In place. Good old William with his vaults. What's up, Wada? How are you? Also, that was Ramble's first time chat, and Ramble followed a few minutes ago, and I didn't announce that. So that's on me. I was just kind of in the mode. So, Ramble, thank you for the follow, first of all. I really genuinely appreciate that. It's always nice to have more followers here as we cross the 408 mark. I think we're at 408. So, getting up there, considering where I started with, like, no followers, and then 10 followers, and then slowly growing. So, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. And, yes, thank you for the chat, as you said. Put the sockets in and then tape them. Thank you. And happy to stream. Like I said, I've got a lot of content now. A little more regular recently with the number of streams and how frequent, which is great. Obviously, a large portion of that is due to William and his willingness to send me a ton of builds to do, which I'm very thankful for, because I think we all know the Keeb market, the Keeb economy is slow right now, as is the rest of the world with macro economy is just kind of for lack of a better term, it's in the shitter. We're feeling it at work, and especially from a sales perspective. So I wouldn't have that much stuff to do. I'd have the Machida, I'd have the Vault35, but I may, outside of like some of the rebuilds I want to do on my own boards, I would probably be out of content. So again, shout out to William. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Finale says, how many vaults did I miss? Well, I showed all the cases off. We're just now starting. This is the first PCB, so we've got a while. Again, this is going to be a lengthy-ass stream. Hopefully I don't go too late tonight. I would like to play a little bit of Warzone, DMZ, something. And then I showed off the Legacy Vaults, both of them. William's Hunter Orange and my black one, my FX Cosmic over Graphite Black. And then I showed off the Machida. So the first half hour was mostly talking. So if you made it this far in the VOD, or if you are wanting to watch the VOD, the first half hour is literally just chatting about and showing off new boards, etc. So there's plastic stuck in this switch. Interesting. That's weird. Oh, it's tape. Even weirder. That was tape. I don't know what that was about. Hopefully I see my daughter before she goes to bed, too. She may come down here. You may see my kid on stream, potentially. She's nosy anyway. Yep. Will says I didn't tape that, so... No worries, Will. I don't think you taped it. Which, by the way... Since you're here now, Will, do you want me to lube your switches, or like was the expectation you just kind of sent everything and let me kind of play around with some different switches that, and then, yeah, like I'm curious what the expectation with the switches is. I want to make sure you and I are in alignment on that, because I don't know that I can lube all these. It's so many switches. I don't think you guys, if you guys saw the picture when I posted it in the vault channel, yeah, Mech Vault channel. When I posted in there, there's a lot of switches. It's awesome. It never ends, good sir. No, I don't have to. Okay, thank you. It's a lot. There's a ton. And again, I guess that's why we're hot swapping like nearly everything, right? Which, good news for you with your JD40. I have the desolder gun refreshed, and I can desolder that board. That's an OG 40%, so and you got the red carbon fiber, I think, so we'll get that done, which is cool. And like I said, it helps me because now I can rebuild my garbage truck, rebuild the MB44. Super happy to get that desoldered. So I'm glad I can help. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. As a Wisconsinite, I'll need to watch the Packers soon, so I'll probably keep popping in and out of the stream. I understand. I don't know why, though, you'd want to watch a team with a losing record. I'm just saying, or why it's such a priority. I don't think they're... Who are they playing tonight? They're playing the... Shit, they played the Cowboys last week. They're playing... I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Damn, I'm going to have to remember. Because I don't have anybody on fantasy from the Cowboys, so I don't really care. Titans, that's right. Yeah, Henry's going to run all over that defense. I don't like Dan Quinn because I'm a Falcons fan, and I think Dan Quinn literally lucked into the Super Bowl, managed to blow that in the worst blown lead game ever. So, yeah, that sucks. And then he got lucked into the situation with the Cowboys and having the talent that they did already, and then just getting to add to that. So I hate Dan Quinn. He can suck it. I hope Henry runs all over him. Sorry. That's for the Cowboys, by the way. That's not for the Packers. I know that you're not playing, or that you don't play the Cowboys. You already beat the Cowboys. So that made me happy anyway. A little bit of a tangent. I just hate Dan Quinn. And I think what's his name on the cornerback for them that had the most interceptions last year. I think he's overrated because he makes a lot of stupid ass plays. He gave up like the most yards or whatever. So thank you, Wada. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Catch you on the next one. All right. Hopefully these holes don't give me too much of a fit with the other Milmax sockets. Ah, damn it! I was doing so good too. Come on. I don't know if I need to do this left-handed or just because I feel like when I did the first couple with my left hand, I was doing pretty good. Let's see. And I'm a righty, so yeah. See, maybe am I broken? Come on. But now I can't, like, pick anything up, apparently. J5 says... well, Tier says, as someone living in Texas, fuck the Cowboys. True that. Fucking fake-ass bandwagon fans. And J5 says, for real, America's team, my ass. Yeah, they're really not. Like, they got labeled that, but they're really, if you think about it, they're not. My favorite is, like, the Cowboy fan starter pack. And it's like the jorts with the wife beater and the white Converse, the sneaker ones, and like a tattoo that says like world champions from like 90 whatever it is, whatever the 90s they were. Like, oh my god, I hate Packers fans. I hate the Packers. Sorry, Cowboys. I'm getting mixed up. My brain is already fried. It's been a long day. My brain is already. I hate the Cowboys. I don't hate the Packers. Packers or whatever. Y'all got a losing record. But no, I hate the Cowboys with a passion. Okay, so maybe I should use my right hand. Alright, now I'm struggling. See, you got me all flustered thinking about football. Which, if anybody doesn't know this, by the way, Prime Video, when they host Thursday night games, I found out shoots in true 4K. So when you watch it, it's broadcast in true 4K. And it's funny because, like, we have a 4K TV in our living room. I know we're ballers. And I've noticed, like, wow, my cable looks like cable comes across like shit. And I found out that we have Uverse. Uverse only broadcasts in 1080i. Not even 1080p, 1080i. So, like, the 4K TV almost makes it look a lot worse than it is. And then, so, like, I remember I watched the first Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime on the app on the TV, and it was like, wow, everything looks like so good, so real. And I realized because Prime and they broadcast in true 4K, so you're actually watching football in 4K, which is sick. And it makes a difference. Like the way everything looks is just so different. So just something I noticed. I thought that was cool. Come on. If I recall correctly, because this is going to take a long time, I'm really going to have to pick up the pace. I don't want to be here for 5 hours. If I recall correctly, the 3305s didn't struggle as much to get on the pins, but maybe it's just because they weren't as long. At least that's what I seem to remember. I could be horribly wrong, but I remember they suffer trying to get through the holes, and there's a lot of holes on the bottom. We'll see how one goes. We'll see how long this takes tonight. I'm going to hard stop myself at like 11 o'clock tonight because I don't want to stay up super late. And we'll go from there. Like, that's my personal hard stop, so it gives me about 3 hours. We'll see how far we get. Anything I don't do on stream, I know I said I would. Anything I don't do, I'll just finish off stream. Because this just... But again, I didn't want to, like... I didn't want to put all the sockets onto the switches and then just like rush through and like, oh, here's all the sockets already put on and like just hustle my ass through. I didn't want to do that. I felt like that'd be kind of lame. Oh, we just lost a socket out of somewhere. Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Yeah, Uverse is fine. Like, they raised the prices on us, and then we dropped the package, which you didn't... If you didn't know, you can, like, go up and down in their packages, like, every other day if you really wanted to. So... J5 says, your Curio looks so amazing, and I really want one. Yeah, I think you guys are supposed to bother Kane about when that group buy is, because it's a really good board. I still do use it. It's just not as often. The Vault35 is just kind of taken over for me, as I said, but it's still a really, really good board. And the group buy, again, I think like from a pricing perspective is going to be really, reasonable and fair, which is exciting. And Nap says should be January-ish. Okay, cool. I know he was targeting November originally, like as of a couple weeks ago. So it sounds like he got pushed off. But the case is awesome. The weight is great. It's a great little light travel board. Like it's not heavy. I'm curious to see with the new proto, with the newer 5-degree incline, how much the weight changed. But again, I would recommend the Curio. Like not just because Kane was on my stream, but literally like it's a good board. Especially if you're not comfortable dropping down to anything lower than like 13 or 12.75U, then I think that's the answer. All right, so now we've got that. Let's just move this over here. And on this side, we're gonna need, it's a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hopefully these fit next to each other. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2. Damn, you need 42 sockets on the bottom. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to solder one set at a time so I don't connect them, I think. Damn, that's a lot. Holy shit. Will says he's looking forward to his 3-degree Curio. Good choice. All right, so yeah. Oh, these did struggle. Okay. But I think because they were shorter, I didn't struggle as much trying to get them. No, I did. Okay. One. Ow. Got stabbed by the pen. Oh boy. Okay, I can see it. We had one jump. One was trying to escape. Get back over there. Oh, this may be... I don't know that mil-maxing is made to do on stream. That's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, these are going to be so damn tight in here. But we're going to need them to even have a chance to get all the layouts put in. Okay. I don't want to break anything. Come on. There we go. Felt it. Yep. There we go. That's in. Okay. We're good. All right. So. All right. We're good. It's getting in there. You can see the way how the. God, my numbers. You can see the way that the 7305s are a little bit taller because of the way the switches just kind of angle a little bit versus the 3305s, which just sit like that. So, and then the good news, I should be able to, yep, and those will stay. But again, I almost want to, let's start soldering real fast. Let's see how this goes. Let's do some solder. Let's get these on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, those are in place. They're very hot naturally. And then this should now be no issue. Yep, and it fits right in. Okay, cool. So let's get, I may do that real quick. I may just do the bottom row like that, and then we'll go from there. Because I want to see what it looks like trying to get all those together on one side. Oh, a little bit of chat. Okay. At least you're not trying to mil-max an omnibus PCB. Oh my god. That would... yeah, I would just give up. I wouldn't even try. I don't even know if it's possible. Is it even possible? No, he says, no, I still have my sanity. Yeah, good choice. Like I said, I don't even know if it's, like, possible. Oh my god. That's, like, super hardcore. Like, I feel like you just like pain if that's what you're into. Like, oh, I want to mil-max this omnibus. Okay. Psycho. Oh, there we go. I really feel like the 3305s like have to be forced in there in such a way that it's not good. But whatever. They work. I know that. I know they work. It's just they're a real bitch. Alright, so... One. There we go. And again, this will help. Oh, I can do... Alright, I'll do it for the bottom row, but on this one, I should be able to, with no issues, do the 6U and these on the outside with the 7305. Okay, yep, sorry. I was thinking, so I can do the outside, the 6U, and this outside with 7305 on the other PCBs, and then use 3305s for all the internal ones where the stabilizers are going to go over. I think that's the play right there. So, okay, cool. Because otherwise, this is going to take forever to do this bottom row. And I do want to at least have this as, like, even across. So we'll see what happens here. So, all right. Let's do this again. Get a couple of these. And these don't go anywhere. Once they're in the hole, they don't go anywhere. It's kind of crazy how tight. Ow. God damn it. I keep poking myself. How tight these are. That's what she said. Tenor with the tier 1 sub, subscribed for 4 months, says 6 boards, let's go. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I don't know if we're gonna get through 6 tonight. Maybe this was a little ambitious. That's all I'm gonna say. It might have been. We'll see, but yeah. Oh my goodness, this one's gonna give me some trouble. I can see already. I'm trying to line this up. I may have to do the heat method to get this to push through. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try again. In the hole. Oops, missing. Like straight missing the hole. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to just push with heat. Like, that may just have to be the answer, because I forgot how tight these are. These are insane. Kids, don't do this at home. Yep. Yep, that's the answer. That's crazy. But they're in there. Crazy, crazy. All right. That works. Maybe I should just do that with, like I said, maybe this was ambitious, but whatever. I'm just going to roll with it. It is what it is. There we go. Yeah. All right. So those 3 are done. Like I said, for future, I want to do it for continuity. We're going to do, well, I guess, does it matter? It does not matter, does it? Because like I say, we can do 7305s here. It's just when we get into here, this is going to be a real bitch. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna keep rolling. I apparently wanted to torture myself tonight. That was the goal. So, go me. Can hear the bath running, so I guess or the water running. I guess my kid got a late start on the bath. So she will be down a little bit later. Okay, get these lined up. And then same thing, let's just push through. I think once I get them in though, if I do the heat with the soldering iron thing, that can work pretty well. Or unless they just go right in like that, which is always good. Okay. Yep, those are in. Perfect. Oh, wrong ones. Oh, almost grabbed the wrong sockets. Okay, we're good. We're good. One, using the same switch helps. How do I decide which size Milmax to use? Sure. So, there's different lengths, and you can see that here, right? There's different lengths. These are the 3305s. These are 7305s. And first of all, it depends, like, what's the clearance between the PCB and the case, the bottom of the case. That's always like number one. And then the tops of the sockets are different sizes too. So for example, on the 3305s, they're a thinner top, and that should allow me, in theory, to put them into the holes where the stabilizer fits over and not interfere with it, while the 7305s are a bit taller on the top, and I think almost definitely interfere with the stabilizer. So that's why we're doing it this way. The really, like, the best thing you can do is to pick a singular layout and then go that way. So I may have Will tell me, hey, this is the layout to do for tonight, and then, like, go back and redo all of them. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, and there's also different pricing. Thank you. Forgot about that too. There's also different pricing. So, as chemistry says. And again, this is like, if your board obviously doesn't have Kale hot swap sockets or anything along those lines, this is the way to get your board hot swappable. Which I think it's worth the effort. Like, if you're undecided on a switch, or you're not sure that you want to go with a certain, because, like, I love my garbage truck, but now that I regret the Kang buys, it'll be the second time I'm desoldering the garbage truck, so it just presents another issue. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good way to just not have to worry about what switch you're putting into the board that day, because you can always change it out later. This one does not want to go. Come on. Damn, this one's really giving me a hard time. That one went in. Oof. Okay. There we go. Nope, still gonna require the soldering iron. Okay. Whew. It's amazing what a little heat and a little pressure will do. Also, potentially could break my soldering iron, but whatever. Who cares? I've had that thing for like 5 years now. Alright, what I want to do, I think, before I continue on and keep torturing myself with this, is solder up the rest of the board so we don't lose any out of here and get those knocked out, and that should go relatively quickly. Oh, come on, you gonna fit in nicely? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. That's awesome. That's super helpful when that happens. Okay. Only they could all be that easy, right? But no, Hedgie, that would be too easy. There we go. I'll find a better way to put these on. I keep stabbing myself in the thumb. It's not fun. Poor thumb's like taking all this abuse. Come on. Line up. Push. Nope. Okay. Yes. Sort of. Kind of. Come on. Nope, again, soldering iron. Getting in there. Slowly. There we go. Whew. 3305 also comes in -0 and -1 sizes, if I recall. Okay, interesting. Getting there. All right. Yeah, let me take a break from pushing, and then let's start soldering some of the rest of this. Oof. Alright, make sure you guys can hear me okay. Let's get through and start with some of these other sockets. Okay. There's definitely more room to position your soldering iron and the solder itself around the 7305s versus the 3305s. Like, there's no question about that. So that's kind of nice. Go. Okay. Get a little extra there. I know you're debating on that Equinox, but it got sold today. So just FYI, Will. Sorry, man. It did get sold. For what it's worth, though, it was shipping from the UK, so I don't know if that affects anything for you, but yeah. In fact, I still got to test Armand's Heine TKL PCB he sent this way tonight. And then I got to sell GMK Yugo for him. That'll have to go up at some point. Go. Once this one is done, we'll put together the first case and just put it in with switches and see what it looks like. I think we'll do... I don't know which one we'll do with the tangerines in it, but... yeah, all good. Come on. Melt up. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Go. Sorry, I talk to myself a lot. Until I started streaming, I didn't realize how much I talked to myself. Especially when doing like tedious little activities like this. It's a lot. Yeah, the 7305s are definitely easier to solder, as I've known this, but like that just kind of confirmed it, how quickly I went through all those. These guys, on the other hand, the 3305s are a real bitch. They're tiny, there's not a lot of space. Can't use too much solder, otherwise it'll leak over into the hole and the pen, which is always a pain in the ass. And it's because they just don't come through as much. And like that one just did. Son of a bitch. That one did. Alright, so we'll have to... and then they connect too. Like that's the other downside. You gotta be careful because they can connect. Son of a bitch. But good news again. I have a desolder gun, so I can go ahead and desolder that now. There we go. Alright. Okay. All these should come out no problem. Should is the key word. Damn, that was really hot. Damn. Yo, I still just, like, burned myself. God, I'm an idiot. Rage, what's going on, man? Don't worry. You're not really that late. It's taken me, fuck, like an hour to do the first one. I'm not even fully done yet, so I don't know. We might be here a while. Come on. "24-hour stream it is." Oh my god. No, I gotta work. I gotta work tomorrow. Things I gotta do. I gotta play basketball in the evening. I had a great game of basketball. A couple great games last night. I was super stoked for. Man, I really plugged the shit out of that one. My bad. Let's see if I can, It's funny because I am your typical spot up and shoot white guy. Like, that's who I am. Okay. Now we got that in there. Now we can... Yeah. And, I think I'll just have to solder sucker that hole a little bit. We'll be okay. Actually, it works now. That's, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. There's one that got a little clogged up. Okay, farthest over to this side. Okay, yeah, one's still a little. No. Okay, a little bit. Just a little bit. Well then, y'all. It's gonna be one of those nights. Okay. There we go. Anyway. As I was saying, I had a great night of basketball last night. I am your typical spot up three-point shooter white guy. Across like 2 games, I hit like 6 threes. It was sick. I was having myself a game, which is awesome. I very much enjoy basketball. I really do. There we go. Make sure those sat right. Yep. I have to text the wifey. Sorry. Let me make sure the kid's coming down. Gotta make sure I see my kid before she goes to bed. Alright, so I'll try not to do that. What I did was I accidentally... I'll have to take the desolder gun and get that one out. I filled the hole on that one unintentionally. But you can see the difference between these front ones and how low they are versus how high the 73 or how deep those go. So, and again, like same on the top side. Top side's the same thing where these are real low and then these are higher. So I figured that's why the stabilizer should go over these, no issues. Should is the key word, right? That one's not going to interfere with anything, so we're good there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26 more to go. Ugh. Don't say that. Spot shooting conserves energy opposed to layups and dunks. Yeah, it's true. Like I said, oops. I caught it. We're good. maybe. Try not to lose any of these. I enjoy basketball a ton, but I am like your prototypical find myself alone in the corner, get 2 or 3 passes a game, got to make the most out of that opportunity and shoot, and so I do. And that's how I end up with the numbers I get. I play decent defense. I'm not good at defense. I'm small, so it's hard, but I play decent defense, and so the good news is, like, the people I play with regularly, they all trust me, so they pick me up, which is great. And they trust to get me the ball and know that I'll shoot it, and I'm not going to hesitate, which is cool, too. And then occasionally I'll drive the lane. If there's a nice open bit to the lane, I'll drive it. But it's rare. And then sometimes I've got a nice little step back mid-range jumper, too. And I do all of this with my Trae Young ones. Thank you, Trey. Even if he's struggling right now. You know, sports ball and all that. Nope, I hear a door. I think someone might be coming downstairs. Might be. We're about to find out. You coming down? I think we have a little one coming to join us, so. Come here. Come here. What? Come here, Chunky. Come here. Come on. Come over here. Good night. You say good night. Come here. You want to see yourself on camera? Yeah? Want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Hi.
What's your name?
Vidan.
Vidan, Victoria. Thank you. You going to bed? You gonna have a good night? You gonna sleep tight? Mommy gonna read you stories?
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Chemistry says this is Hedgie's daughter's stream now. Yeah, she's taking over. Yeah. What'd you say? What's what?
It's over.
This is from the camera, and then it points down, and then that's what you see on the screen. That's cool, right? Yep. What is that?
It's slime.
Is that slime?
Yeah.
It's a slime. Yeah. And then, do you remember what these are?
Keycaps.
These are the switches, that's right. And then these are the keycaps. Do you like this one? Yeah, it's orange. Yeah. Good shit. Oh, Rage says his 4-year-old's watching the stream and says hi. That's cute. So, you gotta say hi. Look, you gotta look up here. Look, baby, you gotta say hi. You gotta look at the camera.
Hi.
Yeah. There you go. Good job. All right, go to bed. What? What do you want to see? You want to see this one? Or what? You see the hand?
Yeah.
It's got the slime on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cute. Yep, careful with those. Those are called sockets. Can you say sockets?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this look like?
Monster.
Like an orange?
Monster.
Like a monster? Okay. All right. Go to bed. Be good. Go read stories with mommy, okay? All right. I love you. Yep, that's my kid. She's so smart. Will says, makes me want another one. Then I remember mine are 12 and 10, so not a good idea. My wife's shaking her head in the background. Yeah, mine, like I said, we've got the one on the way due March. Yeah, although officially I think it's April, right? Yeah, doctor said April today, but it's March. That's when it's going to be, that's when she's going to be delivered, so. That's my daughter Victoria, and then we will have another daughter, and her name will be Anastasia. We're going for the Victorian, medieval, very classy names. So yeah, bring her back. We subbing to her now. Hedgie is obsolete. Thanks, guys. That's funny. Reimer says April, no bias. Reimer must be born in April, so we don't have a choice, unfortunately. Hedgie gonna lose all his followers if Victoria leaves. Well, she's going. Oh, she is stinking cute, though. I will say that. She's over here. Her playset, like her kitchen and stuff, is over here. So she always ends up coming down in the basement, and hanging out while I'm down here, which is really nice. And she plays. So sorry, give me one sec, guys. Been working on my my discipline. It's been hard for me to like have a controlled response, and that's one of the things. Wow, I really did a number on my finger there. Come on, focus. Yeah, you guys see the imprint. And one of the things I'm working on is just being calm and patient as you deal with a 3-year-old, because they don't know better, which is crazy. Like, it's taken a long time for me to get there, so. She's still down here playing. She's making food in her kitchen. Oh, Mom, what'd you get stuck with? Yeah, I think William probably knows. Anybody else who has kids on the stream probably knows that, like, nothing makes sense. Like, they're little terrorists, and nothing makes sense sometimes. And you're like, wait, why are you crying? Like, why? Get over it. Like, but you can't just tell a kid, like, get over it. That doesn't do any good for them, so. Right, those went in. Why did that go in so easy compared to these other ones, which still need to be pushed in? I don't understand. Go. Good shit. All right. Probably gonna like end up like finding a way to break my soldering iron doing that, but yeah. You can when they're older. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general, like, she's kind of like just a little terrorist anyway, but anyway, that's my kid. I'm glad you guys think she's cute. I think she's adorable, but of course she's my kid and I'm extremely biased, so. Alright. Like I said, we may only get through 2 boards tonight, on stream at least, and that's okay with me. I want to get some of these back to William. It's mostly just because I'm struggling with these sockets. Like, good lord. These sockets are something else, y'all. Oh, that's not even the right one. Oh, man. Okay, well, too late now. I mean, not that it matters. I was trying to go right next to each other, but... Okay. Nah, bro, she's objectively adorable. Thank Rage. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah. Everyone says that. I think it's because she's mixed. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it's just because she's mixed. Like, that's the way it is, right? Like... There we go. Maybe I should just do that. Just start breaking the tips of my soldering iron and just shove them in. Like, that seems to work well. God. Like I said, maybe... We'll see how we do on time. Maybe do another one, and then off stream, take care of the other 3. Like I said, I'll show off the cases again, though. After this one, let's show off the cases again, because the colors are so wild and different, and I like that. Definitely don't mind showing off the, like, Machida again, I think. Alright, I saw you. I see you. Come here. Come here. There you go. Stay on your side. That's my daughter, Terrace. Can't stay mad at her though. She always has my back. My son is militant. He's mini me. That's cool. That's got to be a lot of fun though too, with a little mini me. My daughter picked up a lot of my wife's personality traits actually, which is kind of funny to me. But she's like a nice cross attitude-wise between myself and my wife. So I'm very lucky in that regard. Those went in. No issue. Okay. Go figure. Okay. Those went in. No issues too. What the hell? Why are some of these so objectively tight and others are just like, yeah, no problem. We go in now. Thank you for those of you who've stuck around so far. I appreciate it. I don't know if my thumb can make it through all this. I think that's the question mark. Is can my thumb make it through all this pain? I should like wrap my thumb and like give it some protection. The variation in ease of putting them in did my head in. I used the back tweezers. Yeah, like I said, it just it's kind of crazy. Some of these are going in real easy, others very much not so. That's okay. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? Like you're gonna. But it is crazy that there we go. Some go in like that, and then others require such a hard push. So make sure that went in all the way. Hey, can anyone link the baby grand? I tried to Google it, but I'm just getting small baby grand pianos. Ugh. Here you go, Rage. I had this at the meetup, if you recall correctly. It's a chalk switch, 35%, so 30%. Comes with this shitty 3D printing case that I tried to make for it. So, yeah, alpha stagger plus bottom row. So. Yeah, just someone else can give it a shot. You'll have to come up with you'll have to get a Pro Micro. I'm going to clean up the socket holes for it. I initially soldered the Pro Micro in backwards because I'm an idiot. So, yeah. But I did clean up. I will clean up the holes and yeah. Okay. All right. 3 more switches of these and then we should be good to go to finish this one out, and then put the tangies back in it in one of the cases. I don't know which case yet. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, like, see, these don't want to go in at all. That's crap. It's funny what a little heat does. Go. There we go. All right. All right, a couple more. What did Anime Enjoyer ask? Had to run a store and get some. What number vault are we on now? Oh my god, Anime, we're still on number 1. Don't let chemistry tell you anything different. We are still on number 1. Unfortunately. This reminds me of when I did mine and like how long mine took, so I'm used to it, but like I said, we may. Wilson still have an alpha and a gherkin. I forgot to send. Oh my god, okay. You are something else, Will. You are something else, man. But for the next, well, it's still not going to matter, but for the next PCB, we're going to do the 7305 and most, uh-oh, did I drop that? Okay, I'm pretend I dropped it right back in there. 7305 and most of the holes, including a couple on the bottom. We can do here, we can do these 9 spaces, or excuse me, these 6 spaces we can do here, so 7, and then the rest will be, actually there's a couple here we can do, no. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work, so. Try and ease up on some of that. Oh, duh. Hey, you guys. Sitting like, why won't they go in? Because it's upside down. Yeah, see, like, those went right in. What the hell? Those went right in. I don't understand this shit. Yes, Tenor. Still on the same goddamn board. I think that's a me problem, though. I actually have to let this soldering iron cool off. It is very hot in the handle right now. Good God. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Oh, to think I was going to get through 6 tonight. Nope. Or 5. 5 builds and 6 boards. Nope. Just not going to happen. Can already tell you guys that. Should have done this pre-up. Maybe that's something I should do for... We'll, like, pause the stream after the next one, and then come back and redo the 3, but I'll have, like, the sockets already on the switches are already in the PCB and ready to go. Or something along those lines, maybe. That could be the answer. Alright, this is where it gets a little tricky. There's quite a few here. They're in an awkward spot. Okay. All right. 6 more. Oop. Okay, we'll have to come back to that one. Come on. Heat up. There you go. Feels like getting the contact with the PCB hole and the socket itself has been a real struggle. There we go. And then there's one additional from this side. Come on. This is some tiny, tiny soldering. Reminds me of like SMD soldering. Alright, we should be good. Alright. Let's just triple check. There was one of them that didn't look perfectly clean. And I was right, but we're okay. It still fits just fine. Perfect. Alright. One of them is fully socketed. All the holes down here, everything up here. Let's do this. I'm using the tangies, which is fine. Let's grab this bad boy. Because William has these black raspberries or whatever the hell they are. The clicky ones. Yeah, clickies. And let's put them... Grape or lavender? Let's go in the grape board. Let's do the grape board. I think that'll be the one. So what we'll do is we'll undo these screws real fast. Make sure everything looks good and fits. Used to think we'll undo these screws. These screws are something else. Is this the right size? No, it's a stab. Where is SPSA Toxic? Ooh, that's a SPSA Toxic is a tough ass set to find, Will. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, these are like the screws in here are like stripped. That's kind of crazy. I hope I have. Okay, that one's working. Okay. I don't want to say they're stripped. They're just, there's not a lot of, stripped is not the right word. There's not a lot of depth to them. There we go. So you can't over tighten these. Oops, okay. There we go. All right. Oh, this is a very, very flexy plate. Oh my goodness. All right. If your vault guy is going for all fruit themes, I gotta recommend the Ajaz bananas. I don't know that he is. He's had a ton of switches. He did send me the kiwis, the tangerines, and these black razzes or whatever. So he obviously got a bunch from TKC, but I don't know that that's the case, Rage. I think these are just what he had. He's in here. It's Willie J right above you. Will J above you. So I say Willie, Will J. So you can ask him, but yeah, I think he just had these or whatever, and that's fine. I'm gonna plate fork this. I'm gonna put the 1.75 layout in here, maybe. I just want to hear how these clicky sound, so maybe we'll throw some keycaps on this one. Just want to hear how these sound. So like I said, we'll do the 1.75 layout, so there's no need for stabs. He said, "Oh, sup." Sup, man. Clicky could be a lot of fun in here. I could see that being a lot of fun, especially on a hot swap board. Just dick around for a day or so. Oh. Ah. He says he has banana switches. We did have the banana splits on the one stream where we mil-maxed the TMO. It's a very thin plate. Oh my goodness. Very flexible. Will, stop texting and driving, man. Even voice to chat. Don't do that. That's not good. I must advocate for your safety. I need you around so you can keep supplying me content. Yeah, what Rage said. By the way, if you guys want to see the Machida build, mine will be after Thanksgiving, but I know what's their name? Meepergon will be doing theirs tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern. And then I think Keeb Noob and Jinjin Wong are going to do theirs next week. And then I will do mine the week after Thanksgiving. So just if you guys want to see that. And again, I'll show that build off again here in a few minutes, maybe after this is put together. Just so you guys can see that because it is so sick looking. All stock switches. Nap. I asked Will about that earlier in the stream. Actually, I said, "Did you want me to like lube these?" And he said, "No." I think there's a couple he sent. There's some box pinks that are like lubed and modded, that he sent me, and then there's I think one other set that's lubed for sure, but everything else is basically stock. He just kind of sent me everything, I think, and that's fine too. And I gotta ask him what switches he wants me to send back with him. This coming shipment, I'm going to ship all these back, plus the TMO and the JD45, so that he has something he can start using and playing with. Because I feel bad, I've got like all his stuff basically. Look at that. They're all fitting in perfectly. I can focus on the bottom row. Oops. Okay, well they were. This one, the pin is a little wonky. This is lubed is no problem. Okay. Uh-oh, come on. Oh, okay, let's try again. Just want to make sure all these get put into the right spot. Come on. There we go. Then we want to make sure all of these, including this wonky ass, this switch is being... Okay. There we go. Those look like they're all going in. Dude, it's been so long since I've used like a clicky board, so this can be kind of fun, honestly. God, this plate is bendy. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then we said for the bottom row 1.75, which, if I recall correctly, 1.25, 1.75, 1.75. So, yep. Which is layout number 2. Okay. Which, reminder, Will was Kane. Well, yeah, Will from Project Kane was kind enough to put the numbers corresponding with the layout on the PCB, so you know which one you're trying to put all your switches into, which is cool. Mine, this is all number 2, so that switch is a little crooked ass crooked. I don't know, whatever. Come on. There we go. There. Oh. I'm not gonna say that's what she said. I'm not gonna say it. It was the wrong hole, but I'm not gonna say it. Go. Cool. We are, quote, done with one board. I don't know how y'all feel about that. I don't know if y'all can hang around for a second board, but let me turn this off so that thing cools down. All right. Blow that out. Cool. We fit. No issues. Some of these switches look crooked. Just a hair crooked. I don't know why. They do, though. I wonder if it's the plate, because it shouldn't be. Alright, either way, let's screw these back in. That's a very purple build. Tier says I have nowhere else to be. Finality, you do have to get an acrylic vault. They are so good. And as I said earlier... Oop, son of a bitch. No! Okay, come here. There you go. as I said earlier, it's all I've been using for work lately. All right, this one doesn't want to stay on. It's really, really good. And like knowing that I'm comfortable with this, and looking and realizing that the Oracle is the Vault layout with just added switches makes me like super pumped. So I'm like excited for that. The Oracle's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, DSA Deep Space will look amazing with this. You're right. Good call, Will. F. I think we just lost a screw. We did. We lost a screw. No! I will have to recover that after stream. I actually know where we have extra screws, so we're okay. We're okay. We do have extras. I will have to recover that after stream. It's somewhere down here. I've got a cool little magnetic tool to find it, so. Apricot's cute. Again, Kaz layout, though. And I'm struggling with that compared to this, which is funny, so. Okay, cool. All right, so what I do want to do. Let's hear what this sounds like. Let's get some keycaps real fast. Boop. So this is what, all right, this is what I noticed in my, yeah, I noticed this in my vault. Certain switches sound a little funny towards the top end. I think clickies will probably not be best in this. I think anything else will sound fine. And just to kind of confirm that, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let's pull this one out. Come on. Maybe. There we go. Let me just test the sound difference here. Yeah. Okay. So, full disclosure. The clickies are just going to sound hollow compared to like the tangerine. So just be aware, Will. And if you use anything else, that's why it's going to sound the way it does. Okay. But either way, this one looks awesome. I'm gonna bother switches on this right now because I want to get through the second one. And now I have a better plan of attack to get through the second one. So put these switches over here. Things away for now. All right, one down, and it is fully mil-maxed across, so you can always switch layouts. So awesome. One down. We can do maybe like that seaweed green one next. I think that'll be a good one. Let me get some water here. Night nap. Thank you so much. Yes, Rage. Will is awesome, and Will likes different boards, and decided he wants 6 different colors, and it's pretty cool. Like, I'm totally down with that. So, Spooky first time chat. Spooky Cap says came by because the WinKeys mat is goated. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I like WinKeys, and yes, this mat is very much goated. We are in the middle of what was supposed to be building really 5 different PCBs with mil-max boards, and I'm probably going to make it through 2 before I give up, and do the other 3 at another time. It's just very tedious and I can't even speak anymore, time consuming. Usually when I build boards, it's like 1 per stream, maybe 2 if I'm feeling frisky and I don't have to mil-max them, so hopefully Will doesn't make me mil-max the vault, but he might, and we'll see, and we'll go from there. I know mine won't be mil-maxed. I have dedicated switches for it, so. Yeah, Rage. I like Will. Will's pretty cool, and he gave me all this content, so. He's like an international man of mystery, which is kind of fun, right? just worried about this bottom row is going to just drive me bonkers when I start getting into the 3305s again, but whatever. Yeah, Will. People like you, man. And obviously, you have good taste in boards, and you like what you like, and I respect that. Obviously, I feel the same way. I think I shouted you out recently. You're the reason I got my first Pearl, because we made that trade. You got my Game Boy and shit. Like, I think I talked about that on one of the other streams, so... Yeah, like... I owe you anyway, but... Thanks, man. I like everyone too. Good. Good pillar of the community. And you buy things, which is awesome. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about my streaming and how often I do it, and like why I do it, and what makes me enjoy it. And I think building my own board again with like the Machida is gonna kind of reinvigorate me a little bit. Not that this isn't fun, but like, you know, when you build your own stuff for you, it's a passion. It becomes more exciting. And I was talking with Mirari, and he said he likes me because my stream is real, and that I don't have to stream. And I thought that was a great point. Like, I don't. Oh, there's solder in that hole. That's why it won't go in there. Okay. And I don't have to stream. Like, I do it because I like it. And I think there are people that feel like they have to do it. They have to be on. They have to, you know, be this person that they're maybe not. And I'm very thankful that I feel the way I do, that I can just enjoy the hobby and be myself. And so I'm reminded of that, and I'm reminded to say thank you to those of you that hang out with me when I do stream, because it's not, you know, something I don't like beg for it. It doesn't have to, you know what I mean? Like, there's just something about it, and I appreciate it, and I recognize I want to keep doing it as long as I like it. And when I stop liking it, then I'm gonna stop streaming. But until then, I'm gonna keep going. And like I said, I've got some cool stuff in the works. It's gonna take a while. You guys gotta be patient with me, but after the first of the year, we've probably got one of my, like, not directly after the first year, we got one of my favorite ideas coming up. You guys just have to be patient and wait and see. Come on, get hot, come on. Come on. There's solder in this hole. Oops, I should have known better. And it's creating an issue. And I have to get the solder out, so. Weird, okay. It's like directly in the hole. But yeah, like there's some cool stuff coming. And again, I think it's something that no keyboard streamer has done, which is pretty sick. So I hope you guys hang around until that happens. And again, I appreciate the support. And I just burned my Winkeys mat because I'm awesome. Cool. Spooky said how awesome this Winkeys mat is, and I just fucking burned it. God damn it. That's how I know I'm getting tired. I'm getting lazy. And, yeah. Dude, I burned the shit out of that. Oh, boy. Whatever. It's a mat. I use it. I'm going to keep using it. I'll have to come back to this hole. I have to figure out why this hole has so much solder in it. Oh. Sorry, Winnie. If you ever end up seeing this, my bad. Oh, Will, don't apologize, man. It's all good. It's just a mat. If I'm not using the mat and it just hangs on a fucking hanger, are you really like a hobby enthusiast? Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm not. I mean, yeah, there's a risk soldering on top of a mat. It happens. There's some I would like to keep cleaner, but it's not a big deal. Hopefully nothing else, Finality. Hopefully just the mat and the mic that one time. And really, the microphone was just the foam, whatchamacallit, the foam sound dampener thingy. Come on. Why is this struggling? You know what? I have a better idea. I have a way better idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this the first time. Oops. Come on. Okay. Push you in right there. And then let's put the other socket on the switch. And then heat up the other side and we'll push it through. That'll probably work. Or heat up from here, maybe? Yep, I was right. Haha. I was right. At least I think I was right. What do you guys see this? Okay, we're all right. We're good. Huh, I'll be damned. That did not work. I will be damned. Okay. I don't even know where the other piece went. Okay, cool. About that. The switch fits. The socket does not. I'll have to take the desoldering gun to that. So, okay. We will come back to this one, because that hole is not clean. I have an idea. And someone said this might happen. I have a good idea. Oh no, Edgy, what are you doing? You're soldering the hole. Yes, I am. I am soldering the hole. Be right back. Remember I said I had my desoldering gun fixed? That's how we're going to clean up that hole. That's exactly what we're going to do. 5-head move. Absolute 5-head move. Alright, let's continue on. This is the board that had just a few of the switches desoldered out of it, from what I can tell. I don't know if the whole board had any, like, I had to desolder, I think, like 10 or 12 switches out of here, so it was already done. I did that, and I cleaned up most of the holes. It looks like that one is just going to cause a little bit of trouble, so what we will do... Oh, fruit! Fruit with the sub. Oh, actually, Spooky Caps did. Spooky Caps, sorry, I just saw it pop up here. Spooky Caps gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. Gifted to Fruit. That's awesome. Thank you, Spooky. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Spooky, you did not jinx the mat. That's okay. I know it can feel like that. Do not feel bad. I'm sure someone has one that I can buy off them. And again, I use this mat. Like, I use it. A burn is not going to drive me bonkers. Like, I think I said it a bunch. I feel like there's too many people in this hobby who predicate themselves around perfection. And perfection is unachievable. And I'll say that again for some people in the back. Perfection is unachievable. You don't have to have everything perfect. Do we like having, you know, really nice, flawless keyboard cases and keycaps? And yeah, absolutely. We absolutely like having that. And don't get me wrong, like, when something is perfect, absolutely. But it's almost fucking impossible. It's almost impossible to maintain that. And shit's gonna happen. And I think too many people, and sometimes I'm guilty of this, too many people are worried about the value that your item will hold in the long run. And it's taken me a really long time to stop worrying about value and just enjoy the shit. If you like it, then you like it. And if you don't, then admit it that way. But don't, like, it's real easy to fall into the trap of, like, oh, this board has to be flawless because it means it's worth X amount aftermarket. Well, are you planning on selling it? Because if you're not anytime soon, then why does it matter? Who gives a shit? And I think it took me like a really long time to get to that point. And honestly, like, now that I'm there, I'm like, I don't care. Like, if it breaks, it breaks. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. If it scratches, it scratches. The Machida that Fruit sent me tonight has a very, very, very small imperfection on the front. Do you think I'm gonna, like, return it? No. It's okay. It's hard to see. I don't give a shit. Like, it's not gonna bother me. So, and, like, I did that on my Pearl. I built my Pearl, my white one, and, like, I think, like, a day later, I ended up, like, nicking it, like, on the very back. Very tiny. Very hard to see. I knew it was there. But at the end of the day, who cares? People still like the board for what it is, not because it's flawless or whatever. So, yeah, I stopped caring about that a while ago. Now, it doesn't mean I don't try and take care of my shit, and I do feel bad when I do stuff like that, like burn this mat, but okay, does it affect anything outside of me? No. Am I going to sell the mat? I wasn't planning on it. I like it. It means I'm using it, and so whatever, who cares? Like, it doesn't affect anything. It gives a character. And this has a ton of scratches all over it anyway. Like I said, I use this mat, so no harm, no foul. It is what it is. And I just think that gets lost on some people. Oh, I see one of those little guys snuck over there. I see you. You snuck over here. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be on the other side. Thank you. So yeah, just that's my advice. Is you didn't jinx anything. It happens. It's okay. It's just material. I'll get over it. And so will everybody else. I scratched my mat so bad from a switch pin. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're... It's a desk mat. And honestly, I'd rather burn the mat than burn my wooden desk that I spent time to actually purchase and create and, you know, put effort into. It's okay. If I really wanted, I'd just get double mats and just keep pristine, perfect mats in the back. You know, like, I fucking... Y'all are gonna laugh. I had some noodles from the Chinese place today. I dropped a noodle on my fucking KWK mat, and okay, I went upstairs and I washed it. Like, whatever, it's not a big deal. And yes, I was sloppily eating Chinese on my desk mat, so before any of you judge me, like, it's not a big deal. Hell, my polycarbonate ocean's not perfect. My white ocean's not perfect. Like, seriously, it's not the end of the world. And too many people care way too much. I just have a black mat, so it has so many marks that are hidden. LOL. Yeah, basically. And, like, I like the mats because I like them, but, like, who the fuck am I flexing to? I'm not flexing to anybody other than people on stream, but even then, is it really flexing, or is it just, like, showing off cool shit, right? Like I said, I don't have a closet full of desk mats. I just... Although I was saying, I was looking at that cool, like, little rubber or silicone whatever station to build on. The mat, like, mat on top of mat. But, like, yeah. Like, I'm not flexing on anybody. I don't give a fuck. For the one day I get copper. My GMK copper mat has straight up been soldered. Yeah, like I said, like... Again, only chemistry. Only you know that, right? So, not that big of a deal. Gotta spend some time. Go get some boxes tomorrow so we can get the giveaway, the baby grand. Get that out tomorrow. There's some other giveaways that have been slacking on that I need to get out to some people. Gnarly is the winner of one. I haven't gotten his out. He's got a mystery box coming. Yeah. Sorry, gotta go. Just got home. Haven't seen my family. Yeah, go, Will. Go. No worries, man. I'm gonna finish up this one. I appreciate it. I'll probably stop after this one if I'm being dead ass honest. Like, it's already 9:30. I'm gonna stop after this one, and then we will redo or revisit the other three at another time, or maybe even off stream. And I'll just take a picture and post it. I thought I was gonna do 6 tonight. I just didn't realize like how time consuming this would be. And I just don't have the patience for like an 8-hour stream, and especially not in tonight where it's 9:30 already. And anyway, Meepergon is gonna get ready to build Machida in half an hour, so go check them out. Probably put you guys over there. Alright. Come on. Good news is I can solder these sockets pretty fast once we get them in. Those 3305s though, like the devil. We don't have to worry about those. Okay. One. Somehow, through these 2.5 hours, I've maintained a pretty steady user count, so thank you guys. I appreciate that. Oh, this one's fighting me. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Stop fighting. So what I'm going to go do right now is desolder that one pin that I did solder right here. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And guess what, y'all? That worked like a charm. Like I knew it would. I knew that that would not be an issue. Look at this. At least I thought it would. Yep, perfect. Went right back in. Okay, cool. Off stream works. I thought you would have started at 1 p.m. Yeah, I know I know it's yours. I work a real, I work a job, so unfortunately can't do keyboard stuff through normal, quote business hours. So this is where I'm at. Alright, so we can do the 6U like this, because there's no stabilizers to get in the way. Okay, and then we'll do, oops. Do one other one on the, we'll do the other outside one, and then we'll come back and this I think will be less tedious, but slightly faster, I think. Okay, so I should be able to turn on the fan and solder very momentarily. Yep. Perfect. Okay, can start to solder again. All right. These, again, are much easier to solder, which is really nice. Okay, got those. Now I can start the bottom row. Huh, okay. Remote work is great. I soldered my Phoenix today. I got it in the middle of the workday so I can use it the rest of the day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I work from home, so that's cool. I just can't... It's just not feasible for me to... because I'm in sales, for me to realistically do any Keeb stuff during the day. I mean, granted, I've been on like hour-and-a-half presentations where I need to just sit back and listen and pay attention, and I've lubed switches. I've done that, like that's for sure thing. But yeah, I can't build during the day. That's just not reasonable, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the other 3 PCBs off stream, and I'll share pictures when I'm done with them. They'll probably be done this weekend. But like I said, I want to get these over to Will before the holiday, so that he can enjoy these for sure. Gotta go to bedtime with the kiddo. See you later, homie. Really enjoyable stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Seems like it's a little boring for me, but if you guys are enjoying it still, I appreciate it. Thank you, Rage. I'll catch you on the next one. As always, appreciate the support. Thank you guys for being here. I know this has been a long one of just very tedious work, but thank you. Like I said, like, Machida should be hype when we build that for sure, and Vault35 should be pretty good too, so... And it's nice, between Machida and Vault45, kind of reinvigorating my, my love for 13U boards and going down that path again, so it should be awesome. And, like I said, I'm excited to do the infill on Machida on that weight. It's begging for an infill. And I think I have a better way to do it now, so that's also very exciting. I think I've got a clean, good way to infill that. Back to doing it this way. Oh, I didn't do the 6U switches. That's weird. Why did I not do the 6U pins? Okay. Let's go down and do those real fast. Cool. Cool. All right. Almost done with this one. All right. There we go. Okay, now pull these couple out, especially the center one. And we gotta do the other Still not done yet. But let's push that in. This one. Middle and middle. Then put this switch back in. Okay. And then the same thing over here. Because again, these don't interfere with any of the stabilizers. So that's kind of the key. All right. There we go. If you guys have not entered for the raffle, I would do so now, because as soon as I'm done with this one, I'm pulling for the raffle for the baby grand. You basically get a keyboard. I will desolder and clean up where the Pro Micro is. You will need to provide your own Pro Micro, but you will have a working board once you do. So, not a bad deal in my opinion. Free board. Okay. Let's do this again. 1, 2. 1. 2. Oop, oop, nope, no, no, no. Okay. There we go. One. 2. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Don't want to lose it. I think we did. I think we lost it. Ah! Did we not? Oh, did we not lose it? Oh, we did lose it. Okay. Yeah, we lost one. It's bound to happen, unfortunately, with Milmax. Alright. Whew. Until I'm reaching the finish line. I have to look for parts after the stream, too. I'm going to have to look for a screw, a Milmax socket, which I doubt I'll find the Milmax socket, etc. So, it's always fun, right? Alright. Oops. Okay. On the other side and do this one. There we go. All right. Now comes the fun sockets. Let me just triple check. Make sure it's not in the seat. Nope. Oh, here it is. Believe it or not, I found it. That's awesome. All right. Now only a fuck ton more of these little guys to go. Oh my god. This pen bent. That's fun. Hey, that went right in. All right. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to, as soon as they go in, I'm going to solder them. Boop. There we go. Wish you guys could see like how little space you have to solder on those. Oh my gosh. It's something. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2, I guess, 2 at a time. Did you really just go right in? Okay. That's cool, I guess. right. Remind me to send you a fossil and make you Milmax set. No, I'm good. Thanks, Tears. I'm really good. I promise you. One Milmax board per stream from now on, and anything that wants to be Milmax is going to be less than 60%. Yeah, I'm sure, man. 108 switches, 216 Milmax sockets. I'm alright. Thank you, though. Although, if 7305 can fit, then I guess it's not a big deal, but I don't know that they can. You don't want to do 16. No, I'm good. I'm good. If someone really, like, if you really, really wanted me to do it, I would do it, but at that point, I'd probably charge you. Not gonna lie. I'd probably charge you. And that kind of goes against my whole don't charge people thing, so. God, the sheer audacity of these ones to just go in the hole. Like, man, I tell you. Boy, I tell you what. I tell you, boy. Alright. Let's do one more switch with sockets, and then we'll solder these. We're almost done. Alright. I feel like I'm into a rhythm and a groove right now, so. But I don't want to jinx that. Should change the title of the stream to thought I would build 6 boards. Only gonna build 2. Yeah, the sheer audacity of these to just go in the hole. Buy Hyper 7 Milmax or bust. Ugh. No, I'll pass on the Hyper 7. I'm sure someone will do it, though. Oh, damn it, I did the thing. Someone's probably ballsy enough or bored enough to do it. I don't want to say ballsy, probably just bored enough. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I gotta pull this little guy. He just kind of screwed myself. I got one of the pins soldered, unfortunately. There we go. Should pull now. Yep, okay, good. Alright, so that one we'll just save for later. Alright. Couple more. Doing good. Doing good. Keeping the pace. Keeping the pace. It's funny because someone who bought an Ocean asked me to Milmax their Ocean for them. Now I may be regretting that decision, honestly. But that's cool. They already sent me the sockets, and just waiting for PCBs, which should be quote-unquote soon. TM soon? Should be. Alright. Almost done. I think this is definitely the better way that I could have done this, and we'll do this for the next time. Just knock out a couple holes at a time instead of one at a time, or trying to do multiple all at once. Like, kind of gets a little bit of a break too, which is nice. Although this PCB is, knock on wood, cooperating for me for the most part in terms of. See, I spoke too soon. Just trying to get the sockets in the holes. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Slow up, slow up. Bending sockets and shit. Uber frustrating. There we go. Alright. Tack this one like so. Okay. Come on. Come on, you little bastard. There we go. This has not been easy, that's for sure. Go. I think this is funny. This is actually one of my longest streams. And to think that I thought maybe I could go longer, no way. Definitely no way now. But again, if you're still here, thank you. Appreciate it. It means a lot. Especially as I try and get through this last board. Especially for a 35 switch board, this is so incredibly tedious. I'm very shocked at how tedious and difficult this is, but I digress. Alright. A couple more of these sockets. My thumb is sore as hell. I think I have like a physical limit with my thumbs too, in terms of like how many I could actually do. I think I'm at that limit now. No shame in admitting that. Okay, that one's in. Good shit. Okay. Alright, cool. That one went in, no problem. I like that. It's always a good thing. Darth, what were you building? Please entertain me a little bit. And Tears is right. Let's be thankful it is not a larger board. Oh shit. I see you. There you are. I think we only have like two more. One, like 2 or 3 more after this. That's it. 2 more switches, 3 more switches. Neuron with the cerebral PCB. Oh, awesome. Good choice. Okay. Did I miss one? Should have. I think we're good. I'm losing my mind, y'all. Okay. Oh, I did miss one. I was right. Huh. I'm losing my mind. This is some tight soldering windows. That's, I will say that, like, from like how to get into here, this is a tight window. Okay. Oh, see, I knew that. I felt that. Whew. There we go. Okay, got that out. Alright, we're clean. Yeah, my thumb I can't take much more of this. Woof. Oh. Built it with some epsilons. Nice. Alright, 2 more holes to go on this. So 2 more switches and we're done. And I actually almost got the number of 3305 mil-max sockets in the thing correct just on an eyeball guess, which is kind of insane when you think about it for 2 boards. But I'm surprised it's taken me, what, 3 hours? Well, 2.5 of building to get here with 2 boards, but okay. Down the hole you go. Get down the shaft. That's what she said. Get down the shaft. Oh, I unintentionally pulled one off. Okay, 2 more. There's one right here. And the last one goes right here. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Of course, this one's going to be the real issue, aren't you? Also doesn't help that this mil-max socket is a little wonky. There we go. Alright, that should be it. Like I said, off stream, probably tomorrow and Saturday, I'll finish up the other ones. Oop. This is a tight space. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Done. I think we'll put this one in the green, seafoam green one. Seafoam green, that's what the word I was looking for. Seafoam, not algae, seafoam. Lutang comes in right where I'm almost done. Lutang, enter the raffle. Exclamation mark raffle. Make sure you enter it. There you go. Yeah, man, I got you. No problem. Successfully mil-max this whole board. Holy shit. Like I said, my fingers fucking hurt. I don't even know where I put that damn... Here, no, not this one. I need the small one. I don't even know where I put that damn Allen key. Or if it just went missing somewhere. Well, there's 4 of them in here, so... Oh, well, 13 of you have stuck around this whole time, so thank you. Coming up to the end here. My thumbs need a break. My brain needs a break. Like I said, we'll do the round 2 PCBs later. Maybe I get Will to just commit to a singular layout. That'll help me too. Gnarly. Subbed at tier 1. You've subscribed for a year. You're on an 11-month streak. Thank you. I appreciate the support as always. And he says, a year. What? I know, right? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. I really do. It means a lot. It's been a lot, so thank you. Tier said, like I said, where else would I be? Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Let's do this. Let's put 4 screws right there. Let's dump all you guys right there. Put the screws back into the tray. Alright, done messing with Mil-Max sockets for tonight. This whole thing is Mil-Max, which is fantastic. I'll have to test all these before I send them back out to Will, but should be good, which is exciting. Was that a DAC board? Yes, it is a DAC board, and I can show it to you in a minute. Let me get these guys in. Oh wait, why am I doing seafoam? Why am I doing, I don't want to put these guys in here. I'll show you guys what I'm putting in here. Which is funny to me. Let's take these out. Alright. They did their job, which they were 5-pin. That's all I needed these for. They were 5-pin. So I could hold into the Mil-Max sockets while I did them. What I want, because we already did purple on purple, grape on purple, purple on grape, however you want to do it. We do green on green. That's the answer. I cannot tell you how sore my thumb is right now. He says disregard THI. Okay. Can do. My child was typing. Nice. Hey, Keeb. Nice to see you. We're on number 2, and that's where I'm going to stop tonight. We are only getting through 2 of them, that's for sure. My fingers can't take much more, and it's been a long night, so yeah. 2 is where it's at. I burned my WinKeys mat. That's fun. So yeah, we're going to stop there tonight. It's a lot of Mil-Maxing. I'm just saying, it's a lot. I thought I could go longer. Apparently, I need to build up my endurance and stamina for keyboard building. We'll get there. But still had fun. It's just tedious. And I'll probably handle the other 3 of these off stream, realistically. Just take my time. Do the sockets on the switches and do the main alphas for all of them first, and then worry about the bottom rows afterwards. And then I'll probably need to tell Will that he needs to order more. That's realistically what's going to happen, so. Nice to see you. Keeb, I hope you get your, if you have not received it already, I hope you get your Machida soon to build on stream. Mine arrived today. I'm going to show that off one more time before we end the stream. I'm going to show off the Machida. It's beautiful. I'm super stoked to build it, so. Goblin says, how long did it take you to Mil-Max the bottom row of the first one? I tab out for a bit and missed it. Yeah, it took a while. I think this last one I just had better luck getting the 3305s to actually go into the holes, and I just did like 4 at a time. So I just put them on the switch, pushed the switch through, soldered those, took the switch out, and then repeated the process. That seemed to go a little bit faster. The 7305s and the alphas is easy. Like, that's not an issue. It's just dropping them into the hole and getting, you know, that was pretty straightforward. But yeah, from a soldering the bottom row perspective, there's, what, I'd say there's like 36 holes down there or something like that, so it's a lot. Yeah, Machida showed up today. I'm going to build it on Monday. What color did you get? I have black. And I will say the Authentication card from Fruit is pretty cool. I've got number 2 out of 2, which is cool. I like that. I thought originally, at least I originally thought I was the only one who ordered black in the initial buy, so. Oh, you don't know? You haven't opened the box. Interesting. Okay. Well, if you hang around for just a few more minutes, I'll open mine again. I already opened it, but it was cool. I was patient and didn't open mine until this evening on stream, which was cool. I didn't think I could have the patience to do that. Turns out I do, so that's cool. So yeah. By the way, I hope you're feeling better. I know you got hurt skateboarding, so I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, there you go. We're on crutches right now in the box the other side of the room, and I haven't gotten up yet. Yeah. So I do hope you're feeling better. I know skateboarding accidents are no fun. I never broke anything, but had a few back in my day, mostly concussion related when I was younger. Even with a helmet, just taking some nasty falls at like skate park of Tampa and showing my age in that regard. The Spot, skate park of Tampa. And that was so much fun back in the day. Back when I was reckless and dumb and just, yeah. Remember my mom showed up. I was probably 13 or 14. I couldn't drive yet. I know that. And I know that's why my mom came. And my mom showed up. And I wanted to show her because I had been practicing going down one of the larger ramps. And I went down and just, I don't know, like, if I had a brain fart or what, but, like, I leaned back too far. I remember I smacked my head. I smacked it very hard. I remember my mom, like, freaking out. And I was like, I was out of it for a little bit. I remember I'm okay. I got ice. And then my mom was like, I remember she scared me. We drove home. And she said, when we got home, it was late. It was, like, late in the evening. It was probably, like, 8:30. She's like, don't go to bed yet. And I'm like, what? And she's like, just don't go to sleep yet. I don't want you to die in your sleep. I'm like 14. I'm like, okay, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. So that scared me for a long, long time about head injuries. And I know it's like a thing, but like, I remember how nervous I was. I was like, wow, thanks, Mom. I love you. You're the best. Yeah, don't die in your sleep. Okay, thanks. So, yeah. I remember that. Those were the days. Cool. All right. Well, case number 2, or board number 2, and case number 2 are officially built. Let's close this up. Just grabbed whatever switches he had, which were the Kiwis. Screw these back into place. And then we're going to show off the the old Shinfucker 9000. Yeah, basically. Skateboard wrecked multiple times. Razor scooter, yeah. God, Razor scooters, I think, were responsible for how many ever splintered and broken shins and shit. Like, fuck, man. Those were the worst. Alright. Get you in your hole. That's what she said. I will show off the vaults real fast again, just so everybody can see what colors Will got, because I like all the, like, they're all different. I think the only one I don't like is the pea yellow one. It's literally pea yellow. I'm calling it piss yellow. I don't care what anybody says, but it is the color of pea. I think someone tried calling it like Mountain Dew. I'm like, it is not Mountain Dew. Okay, so. Alright. Let's see where I fucking burn my mat. Alright, so this one's done. This one should sound pretty good, even with the tactiles in it. The clickies don't sound good in the purple one, but here's the purple one with the clickies, the blackberries or whatever they are, the black raspberries. And then he also got a red one, which I really like. Here's the pea yellow one. Yeah, this is the yellow. It might work, maybe. Godspeed might work. And then he got lavender and what I think is supposed to be clear, but it's almost like a blue. There's almost like a blue hue to it. But these are the 6. So we got 2 knocked out. My thumbs from pushing on switches and getting poked cannot handle anymore. So I'm done building. Definitely done building boards. But I would like to show off Machida one more time. I've got 3 more PCBs. I will handle those off stream. But these are beautiful. I like the lavender the best. Lavender is my favorite for sure. So, 2. Oh no, those don't stack anymore because, well, because there's switches in them, so. Ugh. But 2 done, which is cool. And he can use any layout with those, which is pretty sick. Like when you think about it, like they're mil max so that he can use literally any layout. Like, how cool is that? All right. Damn, my desk is a mess. I cannot wait to finish. Let me show you Machida. Because again, super excited. This board is freaking gorgeous. And this board is screaming for an infill. So here's the ID card. Black, 2 of 2. And again, I already opened this, so. First of all, this is hot. Like, that's just sick. And then wind keyless. This profile down the front is amazing. And then of course the side. So good. Oh, so good. And then the weight, in my opinion, for me, since this is I don't know if this is brass that's E-coated, this is screaming for a white infill. Like screaming. And I will do it. I'm going to infill it just like the Pearl. I'm super, super excited to do that. And I think I have a good way to do it now, officially. Just going to take time and be patient and calm. And yeah, like I'm going to fill all that with white paint, which will be cool. And it's going to look pretty. So, and including the name over here. But yeah, this is a fantastic 13U board. Like, look at these corners, these edges, they're so good. It's going to look amazing on the desk. And I'm going to have to figure out what set I want to put with it. Like, I have no idea. Oh, yeah, they go this way? I don't remember how I have no idea what set I want to put with it, so. I got options, though, which is great. This board smells funny. Oh, it's the case. The foam. That case foam smells, like, so funny to me. It's... Ugh. It's kind of a weird funny. Anyway. It's the case? Are you sure? It smells like... Yeah, it might be the case. Yeah. It's, I don't know that smell. Like, I can't describe it. It's like burnt. Almost like a burnt, right? Like, that's almost what it is, I think. But, whew. Alright. I'm tapped out. 3 hours of building. I think that's kind of my limit, unfortunately. But, yeah, burnt plastic. I think that's a good description. Oh, I can't wait to clean up my desk. It's a mess that you guys can't see. How about we give away a keyboard? So just a reminder, we are giving away the Baby Grand. You're going to get the 3D printed case. It doesn't actually secure anything. It's literally supposed to sit on the PCB, on the mat, and you're supposed to type like that. And, yeah, I'm sorry, Lutang. You did. I started super early. Normally I start at 9 o'clock. I started super early. I'm glad I did, because I don't know if I would have made it through the one board if I had started at 9 like I normally do. So, don't worry. The next couple of streams are all going to start at your normal 9 p.m. Eastern start time. So, all good there. But if you haven't entered for the keyboard and you want to win the Baby Grand, I'm going to give it to you. You just need a Pro Micro. You need to solder it. If you need me to solder it and you win it, then so be it. That's okay. AZ09 says, cool keyboard. Thank you. Yeah. It is Alpha Stagger with an extra bottom row, which is kind of cool. And welcome for the first time chat, AZ. Welcome to the stream. So thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just now wrapping up. It's been, like I said, it's been a long evening. So if you want to enter the raffle, ! raffle to enter. I'm going to get about 2 more minutes to do so, not even. And then I'm going to close the entries. We only have 11 people entered, so high chances of winning, which is great. I understand why not everybody would want to enter for this, but I usually do kind of give away some free shit, so please feel free to enter if you're interested. I think I'm going to close out the entries here in a minute, so let me take a drink and then we'll close them out and we'll draw a winner. Yeah, this one came from Dak Lutang, Lil Man Dak. So he designed it, and I bought the PCB off him and then sourced the parts. And like I said, I need to clean up the Pro Micro spot. And if you solder in a Pro Micro, you're good. So, and if you win it and you want me to do it, if you buy the Pro Micro and send it to me, I will solder it for you. So, all right, I'm gonna close the entries, and we're gonna draw in 3, 2, 1. Tears. Congrats, Tears. Welcome. Cool. Well, now you get to decide if you want me to put in a Pro Micro or if you want to do it. You let me know what you want to do off stream. It's all good. But that's awesome, man. Congrats. You get a free board, which is kind of cool. I don't know anybody else giving away free boards all the time, so... I had fun. It was a long stream. I think I learned a lot. He says, I think I'll make you solder a Pro Micro. All good, man. We'll work on that. You can hit me up in DMs and we'll go from there. But I learned about my own stamina to continue to build boards continuously. I think 1 per stream is good, maybe 2. If I'm not mil-maxing, I could do 2 or 3. For sure, if I'm not mil-maxing. But mil-maxing is just hell on your thumbs and your fingers and... all that fun stuff. So thank you guys very much for being here. Next stream will be, well, actually I may do something Tuesday, this coming Tuesday before the holiday. I definitely build one of William's stuff. Maybe we'll do like a Kaz. We'll keep it simple and straightforward, although I think he wants a Kaz Milmax too, and I'm like, okay. So we'll go from there. We'll find something to build. I got plenty of stuff. And then the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, so we'll go next week Tuesday, and then the following Tuesday after Thanksgiving, I will be building my Machida on stream. So don't forget, you got Keeb Noob next week, you've got Jinjin Wong next week, you've got Meepergon building his right now, I think, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, like, it's going to be fun for Machida, which is great. We've got the Vault35 builds to go still too, which is pretty cool. So yeah, thank you everybody for showing up. Oh, he's not live yet. Interesting. I know he said 10 p.m., right? It was today. He said 10 p.m. today. I know that. But okay, I was going to raid him, but that's fine. We'll let, when he's ready, he's ready. But thank you again, everybody. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. I really, really appreciate it. Got a lot going on. We'll build something Tuesday, so I'm not going to say Happy Thanksgiving for those of us in the U.S. yet, but I'll see you all on Tuesday. Back to the normal time, 9 p.m. Darth, thank you. Gnarly, thank you. Reimer, Tears, everybody who's been here, thank you so much. I appreciate it, especially those of you who hung the full 3+ hours. I really, really appreciate it. Reimer always with the support. Thank you, man. I appreciate the compliments. And yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.